Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we got Candace Owens. And as you guys are watching this right now, Tucker Carlson is no longer with Fox News. All right. That news break, when was it? On Monday. All right. With that said, let's get into today's video.
Candace Owens is the host of Candace. She joins us tonight. Candace, thanks so much for coming on. Maybe I'm being too soft, but anybody who can talk, you know, America's woke corporate structure into sending close to $100 million on the basis of that lame rap kind of gets my respect in a way.
She has my respect because she's unapologetic in her approach. She's telling you what she is. She's a Marxist. So Marxists steal money from other people and they enrich themselves until the people that they stole from are poor. And so she has stolen money from other people on the pretext of a lie that is Black Lives Matter. And she's enriched herself and she's brought 4 homes. I mean, you have to kind of appreciate the honesty. She's not hiding by any means, you know. And so, yeah, I tend to agree with you here. She's a communist through and through, and she's been unbelievably unapologetic in her approach.
Al Sharpton must be looking at this and saying, like, I've done this for 40 years. Where did I go wrong? I don't have a house in Topanga Canyon.
Right, exactly right. It's completely ridiculous.
But,
and, you know, you're right. The corporations are standing behind her, which is incredibly interesting. And you pointed to something really important. You know, these corporations that are pouring millions and millions of dollars into Black Lives Matter. And you're correct. They said we raised more than $90 million. How much more, we will never know. But $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the Black.
She has spent $3.2 million on homes across the U.S. Wow. That ain't no little bit of money, man. Those will get you some nice houses. I mean, really, really nice houses. And from what I heard she said on one of her excuses was that she got those houses for to work from. You mean you bought those mansions and big houses to work from? You can get like a regular office, no?
Black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement. Apparently, the black movement was Patrice moving herself, a black woman moving herself into other areas of the communities of people that she claims are oppressing black Americans. She's fearful of white people. White people are so bad. Well, why doesn't she want to live amongst black people? Why is she choosing to move herself into an all-white neighborhood? These are important questions.
Thank you, Candace. Thank you. I've been saying this. Not just Patrice alone, but a lot of these celebrities that talk about being oppressed. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Keep talking about this oppressed. What? But you're living in a white gated community, nice fences, all white neighborhood. It's funny how they preach all this black power, put the fist up and everything. But they're living in a white community? How does that make sense? And how do people fall for this? You don't realize she literally said that Black Lives Matter, all right? But as soon as you get the bag, you run. Living with the white people. You just said the white people was oppressing us. What's up with that? We don't question these things. I had some guy in the comments telling me, Kendel reacts, what do you do for the black community? I just started this. I just started. You're asking me. But you ain't going to ask Black Lives Matter about that 100 million. I don't have $1 million. 100 million. Why don't you go question her? Go ask her. I'm on my way. I'm here to make a change. I will tell you the truth. I'm not going to sugarcoat it like Black Lives Matter does just to get the bag. I'm going to tell you what it is. It's either you like it or you don't.
Yeah, I think they are. It's Topanga Canyon, not Riverside County. Really quickly, the looting that we're seeing in Minneapolis was just reflexive. This police shooting does sound like it raises questions about the competence of the police officer and what's going on with the Minneapolis Police Department. Maybe they've lowered the standards. Maybe there aren't, you know, enough cops. Who knows? We should find out, I think. But looting in immediate response to that, why would we put up with that?
We shouldn't put up with that, but the reason why we do is because the Democrats see some advantage in this, right? So right now you have a bunch of criminals that love Black Lives Matter as an organization. They love when a black person dies, and we don't know what the reasons are. We don't know what happened, but it signals to them that they are now allowed to run into the streets and grab whatever they want, whether it's from Target, whether it's from Walmart. And what's remarkable also is that these corporations are standing behind Black Lives Matter, right? They're pouring money into these corporations. And I remember most notably during the George Floyd riots, Target Party even came out and said, we don't even care that we were rioted and looted because we just stand with Black Lives Matter. That's not a normal thing for a corporation to do when it's losing money. So that means that a corporation must be getting something else, right? What is it? What are they investing in when they invest in the lie that is Black Lives Matter? What is the return? I think Josh Hawley alluded to it in the previous segment, and I think you're onto something when you say that the corporations seek to control this country. They're willing to give up money. They're willing to let their stores be rioted and looted because they see something bigger that they're gaining from these riots and these lootings and these lies, and that is control over this country. It's power, and it's sinister, and it's sick.
And if some Pakistani liquor store owner is destroyed in the process, like, you think Jeff Bezos cares? No. Candace Owens, so nicely put. As always, it's great to see you. Thank you.
Candace just said it. What were they benefiting from this? And this was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, it still goes on right now. Look, see what happened? When you put your money and your word behind a movement that you had no idea what they were hiding, what they were really about, their true colors. Now Walmarts are pulling out. They're closing down their stores, too much looting, but you were backing them just 2 years ago. That's why I don't really feel bad for Walmart. I do, but I don't. I just feel bad for the good, hardworking citizens that live there, that now they can't go to a Walmart that, let's say, 5-10 minutes away. Now they got to take an extra 10-15 minutes to travel to go to another Walmart. That's the only people I feel bad for. But the other people that's doing the looting, I don't feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for Walmart in that regard, because you were backing them, and I remember that. Talking about items and stuff could be replaced. How long do you think insurance companies gonna keep putting up with that? Now they're closing the stores, boarding up all their stores, moving out, but just because all this money, they ain't invest not even a penny back into the black community. Nothing. That is ridiculous. I see some homes in some of these Democrat states, right? Black communities, the houses are run down, broken down. A lot of the houses, streets is dirty. You told me they couldn't like surprise a few families that they know were struggling, help them out a little bit, get the house, fix it up. No, they kept all that money for themselves, all of it. As some guys telling me in the comments about the whole reparations, he was like, Kendel reacts. You have an accent. You must be from a foreign country. I'm from Trinidad, man. I came to the U.S. when I was like 11, 12 years old. That's over 20 years ago. I grew up here as a teenager, an adult, and as a man. So I experienced what you're talking about. I experienced the nasty look. I experienced white people don't like, not all of them, they don't like black people. I experienced all of that. I experienced how it felt inside. So don't tell me because I got an accent. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through in my life. I got pulled over by cops when I was like, what? I think I was like 16, 17 years old. Cop car just came out of nowhere. I was walking to the store. I had to take off my jacket. He thought I had a bag with like weed in it, but I had a bag with marshmallows. You know, the little small, the mini ones. That's what I had in my hand. And I 4 other cop cars. So imagine how I felt inside. I was scared. I was nervous, but I knew I had to just ride it out. They apologized, said he was sorry, shook my hand, and told me have a great day, sir. I didn't run because I was already prepped for that. So I'm saying, this is why black parents got to tell their kids what to do when the cops approach you or pull you over. Follow the orders. Yes, we know some things is injustice. We know. But the majority of it really could have been avoided. You spend all this money in houses. Look at the black community right now. Still suffering. Still going through pain. Still misery. Uproar. The teens are running amok in the streets. Where's Black Lives Matter? They should be out there preaching. Talking to the youths. Letting them know what they're doing is wrong. There's another way. But they're not doing that. And that's the problem a lot of us have. Not all black Americans. A lot of black Americans is alert and awake to what's really going on. We see the game they play. But a lot of them don't. And it's sad that just because we got the color skin, we gotta just go along. No, we ain't gonna just go along. We're gonna see how we feel. That's it. Point blank, period. They ain't gonna like us, so don't call some of us nicknames. You know what they do. Or because they want us to go along. You're just being ignorant. That was George Floyd died in what? In 2020. What did BLM have done? They're very quiet. They're living nice, luxurious homes. They're living their life, man. So we gotta do better. I'm on a new journey myself with this whole I have a lot of stuff that I want to accomplish and hope to do. I'm on that journey. I'm going to tell you the truth. People message me on Instagram. I have conversation with people on Instagram. I talk to people. I don't run and hide. I listen to other people, how they feel, their views, and how they see things. We all don't see things the same. But what we all should be seeing is that Black Lives Matter are not here for black people. They're here for their own benefit, their own profit. And what we all should know is that not just Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. That's the way I see it. My kids are biracial. Think, oh, I'm going to keep saying Black Lives Matter? No, all lives matter. But that's like, you guys think about this in the comments, man. And until then, I'll catch you guys next video, man. Peace out. You guys have a blessed day.